What if I told you there's a 25-year-old man who hasn't worked a job in years? Because women over 60 pay all his bills.
Cars, cruises, cash, a house, all funded by widows, divorcees, even married women. And he says he's living his best life.
He doesn't love them. He doesn't want them. He just loves what they can give him.
And here's the part that'll make you pause. He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Not exploitation, not manipulation, not even prostitution. He calls it strategy.
Is he preying on vulnerable women, or is he just beating a system that was never built for him to win?
Tonight, he's here, and he's not apologizing.
This conversation gets uncomfortable. It gets real. And by the end, you may not see relationships the same way again.
His name is Keith. And trust me, this conversation is going to get heated. This is Sher Film TV and Podcast. Let's talk about it.
Keith, thank you for coming on the podcast.
Yeah, no problem. I already know people probably judging me, so let's just get into it.
Oh, we're definitely getting into it.
You're 25 years old. You exclusively date women 60 and older.
Yeah, 60 is the minimum.
That is not young.
It's not supposed to be.
So how did this even start? Because nobody wakes up at 23 thinking, let me go find somebody's grandmother.
It started at my job. I was 23, regular job, clocking in, clocking out. This woman used to come in. She was in her 60s, dressed nice, always joking with me.
Flirting?
I didn't think so at first. I thought she was just being friendly. One day she looked at me and said, "I'd love to have a piece of you."
She said that?
No lie, bro. Dead serious. I said, "What did you say?" She repeated it, and after that, things shifted.
And you tried it?
Yeah, I was curious. She looked good for her age, took care of herself, and I thought she liked me.
But she didn't want a relationship?
Nope. That's the twist. She passed me to her 62-year-old friend.
She passed you? Please explain for the listeners. And Keith, just a little reminder. Please keep it PG.
Yeah, she told me her friend was widowed, lonely. Said, "Why don't you spend some time with her?"
And you weren't bothered?
It was weird. At first, I was confused. I asked her, "You're not jealous?" She said, "I'm not a little girl. I'm at the age where I just want to have fun."
That's wild.
So what happened next?
The 62-year-old, she bought me a BMW.
Excuse me?
BMW, paid in full.
After how long?
A few months.
And that's when you quit your job?
Yeah, why would I work a 9 to 5 if I don't have to?
Because that's how most people live?
That's the system. The system wasn't built for you to escape the 9 to 5. If I found a loophole, why am I the villain?
You call it a loophole?
Yeah, these women don't want commitment. They don't want drama. They don't want a young guy asking to move in emotionally. They want fun. They want energy. They want to feel alive.
And what do you want?
Freedom. That's it.
Let's be real. This sounds like prostitution.
Call it what you like. That's your word, not mine.
You exchange companionship and intimacy for money, cars, trips.
Come on, Emily. They're grown women. Some are widows, some divorced. Some still married, but their husbands can't, you know. They got the ED.
They can't function, huh?
Exactly. They're not being forced. Nobody's being tricked. We both get what we want.
But do you care about them?
I care in the moment. I treat them good. I don't disrespect them. But I'm not in love.
So they're transactions.
Life is transactions. Jobs are transactions. Marriage can be transactional.
That's cold, Keith.
It's being honest.
You said something off camera that stuck with me. You said it's addictive.
Yeah, it sure is.
What's addictive?
The money, the lifestyle, the feeling of not answering to anyone.
No boss?
You know it.
No traffic, no alarm clock at 6 a.m.
Bills paid, trips booked, cruises, Europe, islands. I've seen more of the world at 25 than most people see at 65.
And you don't feel empty?
Sometimes.
Ladies and gentlemen, and oops, there it is.
Emily, you're funny. Sometimes I wonder what happens when I'm 40. But right now, I'm winning.
You had a girlfriend your age before this?
Yeah.
What happened with that relationship?
She found a text from one of the older women asking when she'd see me again and thanking me for how I made her feel.
And what was her response? Or should I say her reaction?
She left immediately.
Did that hurt?
Yeah, for like 6 months. She was my baby. I tried to get her back, but she was done. But then the money kept coming, and I stopped caring.
That's heartbreaking.
After my girl left, I was done with love. Love doesn't pay bills.
This could get dangerous, though. Jealous husbands, angry families, laws.
I move smart.
You're 25. You think you're invincible.
No, I just know risk is everywhere. Working construction is risky. Driving in traffic is risky. At least I'm compensated well for my risk.
Do you worry about reputation?
No, I don't worry about people's opinions. The same people judging me would switch places if they could. People don't pay my bills.
Do you really believe that most people would switch places with you if they could?
Yes, why not?
You said you opened a tire and auto repair shop.
Yeah, that's my real long-term plan. The shop is in a busy part of the city, so I have up to 6 employees, including a receptionist, business being good.
With their money?
Correction, Darren. The money I earned. It's called investment capital. That's what I call it. And the goal is to get a couple more shops.
So this is temporary?
Eventually. But when you're used to fast money, it's hard to slow down.
So this is your first business?
Exactly, and it's tax-free.
You really say that like you're proud.
I am.
I have to ask this. Do you ever think you're taking advantage of lonely women?
No, because they approach me.
But you stay because of the money.
And they stay because of the energy. It's mutual.
What happens when you get older? When you're not the young, exciting guy anymore?
Then I'll be the 40-year-old with businesses and investments. I'm building now.
But are you building character?
Character doesn't pay mortgages.
Our viewers would ask, do you feel shame?
No, why should I?
Do you love any of them?
No.
Would you want your sister dating a man like you?
That's different.
Why is it different?
Because she deserves better.
And they don't?
They're not looking for better.
You really think this is the dream?
For now, yeah.
And when it stops?
Then it stops. I'll adjust. I always do.
Do you think you're running from something?
Yeah, the 9 to 5, the trap. Waking up tired, living for weekends. I saw my dad do that. Miserable. I said, never me.
So this is rebellion.
This is strategy. You know what I really think, Darren? I think you don't like it because you can't do it. I think you envy me.
Oh, wow.
Envy you?
Yeah, you're working hard. Married, bills, responsibilities. I don't answer to nobody. I travel. I live good. You call it wrong. I call it freedom.
Let me clear something up. I don't envy you. I don't want your lifestyle. I don't want temporary attention. I don't want money tied to someone else's loneliness. And I definitely don't want to build my name on that. Just because I disagree with you doesn't mean I secretly wish I was you. Sometimes disagreement is just disagreement. And sometimes a man can say, "That's not for me," without being jealous.
Sounds personal.
It's not personal. It's principle. There's a difference. You see freedom. I see instability. You see opportunity. I see a long-term cost. And that doesn't make me envious. It just means we value different things.
And I think that's important for viewers to hear. Disagreement doesn't equal jealousy. Sometimes people challenge you because they see risks you don't, not because they want your spot.
All right, I'll give you that. Maybe envy wasn't the right word. I just get tired of people acting like I'm some villain, like I'm out here forcing people to do something. Nobody's forced. Nobody's tricked. They're grown. I'm grown.
I'm not calling you a villain. I'm questioning the foundation. There's a difference.
I hear you. And I'm not dumb. I know this won't last forever. That's why I'm building my tire and auto repair shop. That's why I'm stacking my money. I'm not planning to be 40 doing this. But right now, it works. It's easy. It's profitable. And it got me ahead faster than any job ever would have. So until something better replaces it, I'm not walking away from it.
So you see the risks. You just don't think they outweigh the benefits yet.
Exactly. I'm not heartless. I'm strategic. That's the difference.
Just make sure strategic doesn't slowly turn into justified, because that line moves over time.
Maybe. But until then, I'm playing the game.
All right, I gotta ask you something.
Here we go.
What race do you date?
Darren!
No, I'm serious. The people want to know.
Man, I don't discriminate.
Oh, wow.
If she's kind, generous, and got her life together, I'm open-minded.
So you're an equal opportunity entrepreneur.
Listen, love has no color. The only color that matters is green.
That's not love, Keith.
Okay, as I said, opportunity has no color. But green,
So no specific type, huh?
my type is maturity and stability.
Translation, retirement benefits.
Y'all are wild. But seriously, I don't chase race. I chase alignment. Keith, this has been one of the most shocking conversations we've had.
I don't agree with what you're doing. I think it's risky. I think it's morally messy.
But we appreciate your honesty.
People don't like the truth. I just live mine.
Keith, I'm going to be honest. I'm still processing this.
Yeah, same here.
Because on one hand, you're an adult. These women are adults. Everyone is choosing this.
But on the other hand, something about it feels empty.
Empty to you, not to me.
And that's fair. But I want to say something directly to you. And I'm not judging you. I'm speaking from a place of concern. You're 25. And right now, the money feels good. The freedom feels good. The ego boost feels good. But fast money and no emotional attachment can train your heart to disconnect. And sometimes when you disconnect long enough, it's hard to reconnect later.
Maybe.
I think what worries me isn't that you found a loophole in the system. It's that you're building a life on temporary foundations. These women won't always be there. The lifestyle won't always be there. And if you build your identity around being the young guy with options, what happens when that changes?
Then I pivot.
We hope you do. And we hope you pivot before something dangerous or permanent happens.
If I could give you advice, man to man, I'd say this. Stop doing what you're doing, but at the end of the day, you're going to do whatever you want. So use the opportunity wisely. Build your business for real. Invest smart. Don't let the addiction to easy money keep you stuck. And always protect yourself.
And protect your heart. Even if you say you don't care, you're still human. This conversation isn't just about Keith. It's about choices. It's about shortcuts. It's about what we're willing to trade for comfort.
Some people trade time for money. Some trade morals for money. Some trade connections for money. The question is, what are you building long term?
If you're watching this and thinking, that's smart, ask yourself, Would you be proud of that story in 20 years?
If you're watching and judging, also ask yourself why. Because society pushes survival at all costs. And this is one version of survival.
But we believe there's a difference between survival and purpose.
And if you're in a situation where you feel tempted to compromise yourself just to escape the 9 to 5, maybe the answer isn't escape at any cost. Maybe it's building something that doesn't cost your integrity.
Keith, we don't agree with your choices, but we respect you for coming here and being honest. Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for being here, Keith. It's not easy being so honest with your story. Thank you for sharing, and we genuinely hope your tire and auto repair shop becomes so successful that you never feel like you need this lifestyle again.
We'll see. Thank you, Emily and Darren, for having me on the show.
All right, you guys, this was a heavy one.
Very heavy.
Let us know in the comments. Is Keith wrong? Is he smart? Is this exploitation or strategy?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more real conversations like this.
This is Sher Film TV and Podcast. We love you very, very much.
We love you very, very much.
And we'll see you in the next episode.